Hello guys, marhaba. My name is Alisha and I'm going to be your host for our first ever episode of AQCast. But before we start, I'm going to tell you what AQCast actually is. So AQCast stands for AnakQatar Podcast, in which we will interview many talented Indonesian influencers in Qatar from a large range of industries and age group, in which they will share their experiences on how to become the best in their field. We're also hoping to motivate and inspire many youths out there to tackle their problems and achieve their goals. So this podcast will be posted on our Spotify and YouTube account, in which our handle will be AnakQatar on both. So make sure to follow us on there to see what we're going to post in the future. Moving on to today's interview, we have a very special guest here. He is a young Indonesian cyclist in Qatar who had been winning a lot of gold medals recently. Please welcome Aditya Prasetyo. Hello, Adit. How have you been lately? Busy with training?
Alisha, I'm doing good. Yeah, it's been really busy lately, especially now it's the holiday season. So I utilize that to maximize my training and hopefully to win the next race.
That's really cool. So can you please have a little speech to introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Aditya. You can call me Adit. I'm 16 years old. I do cycling races since 2018 until now. I do mountain bike, road bike, time trial races. My dad introduced me into cycling. Since then, I just love riding my bikes. And for my spare time, I like going to the beach and going out with friends.
So when is your next race?
I have one tomorrow. Actually.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Good luck for that. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck for that. So yeah, it's really nice to have you here on our very first interview of AQCast. We would also like to say thank you to all sponsors who have given us their support to help all Indonesian youth in Qatar to be motivated and inspired through the story of some of our successful mentors that we will be interviewing on our next few videos. So make sure you stay tuned for that because we have a lot in store. We also would like to do a special thanks to Karib Streaming Service and Sizzler's Restaurant. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on our social media accounts, which our handles is @AnakQatar on all platforms. Also, share this video to all your friends to be able to contribute to make a better environment and surroundings. Okay, so Adit, so you mentioned in the introduction that your dad influenced you to get into cycling. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so basically my dad introduced me into cycling when I was 11 years old, and we went on long rides with his friends almost every single day. And one day he asked me if I wanted to start racing because I was decently strong at that time. And from there, I really liked the idea of racing and how you have to wake up in the morning and stuff, early in the morning, and like train. So yeah.
So besides cycling, do you have any other hobbies that you like to do in your free time?
I love rollerblading. I used to rollerblade before I started cycling, so I'm pretty good at it. And I could do some tricks with it as well. So yeah. If my dad didn't introduce me into cycling, then I'll probably be skating right now. So,
do you see similarities between rollerblading and biking?
I feel like rollerblading is just like freestyle, you know, you do like your own thing, but cycling is just in one path, you know, just
yeah. So you like both equally?
I like cycling more, to be honest.
You like cycling? Yeah. But that's nice to know that you have another hobbies outside cycling. So if you're bored with cycling, you can always switch to rollerblade. So also I saw that you won a race in Dubai recently, which congratulations for that. How did you feel representing the Indonesian youth in the race, especially as there was no age category?
It feels really good for representing for Indonesia, as there are like tens of other nationalities out there in the race, also with different age groups. So yeah, I really feel challenged in the race, as there are like older people than me. So like they usually have like better physique and stuff. So it's like really challenging to keep up with them. And also they cycle like way longer than me. So they have like better experience than me and stuff. But I managed to win the race actually. So yeah. In one of the races in Dukhan, like last month, I crashed, unfortunately. I was in a leading group of 7 people, and one of the person cut me off, and I crashed at like 43 kilometers per hour, which was not fun at all. It was really painful. But thankfully, I only got like scars and bruises and stuff. But yeah, it's fine.
So a crash in a big race like that. So how did you come from the crash and still motivated to finish the race?
Yeah, so from the crash, I actually feel more motivated to train more. Once I recovered, I just train more longer. Like I train longer, harder, and yeah, just feel more motivated to show the other team that I could have won the race when if I didn't crash. And yeah, the second race in Dukhan, I actually won the race, and yeah, I was really happy about it.
Yeah, big congratulations from us. So what did you get for getting a first place as a championship?
I got money and vouchers, so I could shop some stuff. Yeah.
That's nice. So thank you for sharing your recent experience, Adit, on your recent race. But I'm so curious, how much do you have to train? Tell us more about that.
You have to train a lot to win races, honestly. I usually train on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And Sunday is like my recovery. I don't ride, just like spend my time, like at home. On Monday and Wednesday is my high intensity training. So I basically work on high heart rates and like maintain it for a long period of time. And you call it threshold training. On Tuesday and Thursday is my endurance training, where I cycle like long time for hours and hours. Like, so basically just to so I could stay in the bike longer. For Friday is my mountain bike training. So I basically just follow a mountain bike course and like do it as my like for an hour or 3. And for Saturday, I have a social ride with the Rasen cycling. So just like we start from Laguna Mall, and we go to Al Khor petrol station and come back. So that's like 80 kilometers. Yeah,
Whoa, that's a long ride. So it must be long for you to train each day, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but it's fun, So
yeah, so training takes quite a bit of time. How did you manage between that and school?
I tried to manage. So like I try to try to study before the ride, and then I usually like sleep right after that and like wake up like early in the morning, like 3 or 4, and study, and then go to school. So yeah.
So is your routine like you wake up at 3 and 4 and you study, go to school, and then after that you train?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So what time do you get home usually?
From what? From school?
From training, after training.
Oh, from training. Usually 10 o'clock or 9 p.m.
That's quite late.
Yeah, it is.
And you have that every day?
Except Sunday.
Oh yeah, except Sunday.
Yeah.
But that's a lot. I mean, hard work pays off. You got a lot of like medals or something.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. What kind of race do you usually participate in?
I participate in mountain bike, road bike, and time trial races.
Can you please explain to the audience how these races work?
Yeah. So for mountain bike, you need to go as much laps as you can in a mountain bike course, and the person that do the most laps win. And for road bike, it's more like a team effort, as you need to work with your team to win the race. Yeah, so there will be like a sprinter, and there will be like the person that pulls you to the finish line. Yeah, so for time trial race, it's basically like you do it alone. It's an effort, like you have to do a maximum effort for a given distance, and the fastest person wins, basically.
So which of these races do you find the hardest to do or train for?
I feel like mountain bike, because you really need like good endurance, good control of the bike, good strength, and just like basically just how to handle the bike, the technical skill and stuff. You really need that to win mountain bike race.
So which one of these races do you like the most?
I like mountain bike because it's more challenging, you know. Yeah.
So would you say that mountain bike is your biggest strength?
I guess so, yeah, because I actually have pretty good technical skill with the bike. I have good balance with the bike, and which not everyone have, because it's really hard to master it. Yeah.
So you said that in mountain bike you have a team. So do you choose the team, or the staff will choose your team?
I choose the team actually. Yeah, it's like both actually, because they asked me if I wanted to join, and then I said yes. So yeah.
And then because usually I know that there is no age categories in these races that you participate in, are you mixed with other age groups in your team, especially?
Yeah. There's different age groups.
So being the youngest, were there any difficulties with that?
Not really. I actually get along with them just fine. Yeah, we just have a plan and just stick with them. Yeah.
So like, how many people are there in a team? And what's your usual role in this team?
We don't really have there's not really a limit for a team. You can have as much as you want. But for me, we don't really have that much people. We only have 4 the last time we raced. So yeah, but it still works out just fine. So yeah.
So what's your next race? Mountain bike, time trial, or road bike?
Mountain bike.
So it will be the same team again?
No, I'm only 2. There's only 4 people with me now. Different people though. Yeah.
So thank you for sharing the behind the scene of how you usually prepare for your races, and congratulations again for your last race, and good luck for your next race.
Thank you.
It's really cool and very insightful to know how Aditya the cyclist prepare for all these races, and it's really taking a lot of time, a lot of your time to prepare for it, and it's really surprising that you can balance all of this between your school and your training, and you manage to win. It's really cool, Aditya, mashallah. So next question for you. Why is cycling so important to you, and how many races have you done?
Cycling race is very important for me, as I feel like it's a way of releasing my stress from school and stuff, from like just everything pretty much. Like just go out and cycle, and when I come back I just feel mentally just like fresher and stuff, and I feel like now it's like a daily routine now. So like if I don't do it, I just go crazy, you know. Yeah.
So how many races have you done?
I've done about 18 races this in the past 3 years. Yeah.
Mashallah. And how many of those, what's the ratio of you win and not win? Do you know?
I won most of the race I go to. Yeah, I have 11 gold medals out of 18 races I go to. So yeah.
Mashallah. So most of these races you win.
Yeah.
Really, that's amazing. That's really amazing. So despite all this win that you got, there must be some obstacles that you face in your cycling journey, right? So what are some of these obstacles that you face through your journey on becoming the cyclist here in Qatar?
At first it was going into teams, because I was like young at that time. Like until now I'm still young. Like because usually the race, there's a you have to be 18 to participate in the race. Yeah, so like getting into the team right now, I mean, it was really difficult, because you need to be like a really strong rider to be in the team that I'm in right now. And also the age. I can't really participate in like some of the races because I'm still 16. Because the minimum age is like 18. So yeah.
So how did you overcome these obstacles?
I kind of just train hard for it, you know, and just try to do my best, you know.
But as the minimum age is 18 and you're 16, how did you get in?
So I have to sign it's not a contract, it's like a permission slip. So my parents have to sign it and stuff, and yeah, I got in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for all this championship, we want to know what is your key? What do you think is the key to your success?
I feel like the key is just to be consistent and not have an excuse, because I feel like some of my friends, right? They, like, when I asked them to go training with me, they're like, oh, I have this, I have like plans with my friends, and I have like the weather is not good, it's too windy, it's too hot outside, you know. I feel like just being consistent, just like not having an excuse, and just go, you know, and just train no matter what.
To furthermore your answer, what is the key to your success and achievement?
So consistent, basically. Consistent is just the key point to achieve all this, honestly.
So what are the most valuable lessons that you have learned so far?
So nothing comes easy in life, like, honestly. Anything you do, like, it might look easy when you look at it, but when you actually do it, it's not easy. It's not as easy as you think. And to overcome that, you just have to kind of put your mind to it and just like push through it, and don't listen to anyone. Just do it, you know.
So thank you, Adit, for that. This reminds everyone that nothing comes easy in life. Like in Adit's case, he has to train every day from after school, right? So approximately what time?
I come back at 2:30, and I sleep for a bit, I eat, and then I train.
Yeah, so that must be a lot of time and dedication for you to do it. So this is just to remind everyone, just like Pepatah said, berakit-rakit ke hulu, berenang-renang ke tepian, bersakit-sakit dahulu, bersenang-senang kemudian. So what would be your best experience during your cycling career?
There's two, like the main one. Yeah, so the first one is me competing with the pro level top mountain bike people. I was racing there, and I came third, which is I was really happy about that, because like they're like really strong. I don't know how I did it, but I just managed to do it. The second one is the Dukhan race that just happened. I was really happy about that as well.
For both of those races, you got gold medals, right?
No, but the second one, no, the mountain bike I came third, but the road bike I came first. So just one.
So despite all these medals that you won, what and when was your lowest point in your cycling career, and how did you overcome that, and for how long?
I feel like the transition between mountain bike to road bike. For like road bike, when I started with road bike, I was really bad at it. I just couldn't, because it's just a different style of cycling, honestly. For mountain bike, like I'm really good at it because I have like really good balancing skill and how to like good technical skill and stuff. So like no one really passes me when I'm riding a mountain bike. But when I was using road bike the first time, like people just pass me like I'm not there, you know. And then at that point I was just like, oh man, I'm not as good as I think, right? And then after that I just like train more, train more and more and more, and then yeah, it got me here. So yeah.
So you must feel really demotivated when you see that road bike is actually really hard and like it's not as easy as you expected. So how did you motivate yourself to like, I should keep training and I can do this?
I feel like seeing the progress that like I was actually getting better, that's like what keeps me going. Because like every day I go out, like my power is just like going up every day. So from there I was just like, I know that I should keep going and see where it takes me. So yeah.
Who would you say is your biggest support system in your life for
I feel like
cycling?
my family, definitely my family and my friends. Yeah.
And your coach also keep pushing
Yeah,
you
definitely.
to
Yeah.
train?
Yeah.
So for your training, your coach is always like, Aditya, you have to come or else, we'll tell your parents.
Not really. Cause like I love cycling anyways, so like I just go, I just like follow what he said. So yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so because you train so much and you've been winning a lot of medals and the championship, so you know a lot about cycling, obviously, right? So what do you think makes someone a good cycler?
I feel like being a good cyclist is not only being strong. It's also team communication. Because like for example, a road bike, you need a good communication skill because it's a team effort. So yeah, you need a good communication skill as well with the team as well. So yeah, and you need to get along with them.
So in your opinion, team working and good strength is something that you have to balance in order to become a good cyclist.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay, so what advice would you give to someone who wants to start cycling then?
I feel like try it out. And also I advise you to start with mountain bike, since it's like it tests everything, like reaction time, your balance with the bike, technical skills with the bike. And once you move to road bike, it will just feel easier than you starting with road bike, because once you move to road bike, you just be a better rider overall.
So did you start with mountain bike?
Yeah, I started with mountain bike.
Can you tell us more about that? Like, how did you feel? And like, if what are some advice would you say to like start mountain bike?
When I first started mountain bike, I was really excited, to be honest. Because like you get to go down hills and stuff, and you get those those adrenaline feeling. Yeah. And then if you start mountain bike, I advise you to go with someone that is experienced in mountain bike, as it could be really dangerous if you don't. Because one of my friends also like he went alone, like in the mountain bike trail without anyone. Like he's new to mountain bike, and he basically crashed alone, like no one was there, and he like fell unconscious, and then his family have to look for him because he was unconscious for a long time. So yeah.
Oh, so it's really important to have someone with you when you start cycling.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So because you're in cycling for a long time, so you must have a role model, right? So can we know who that is?
Yeah, Peter Sagan. He's my idol. At first, I saw him on TV, and I saw this guy. He like sprinted in the like finish line, and I saw him. He was like, whoa, he's like really strong. Like I see him like winning like every race he go to. And then I start to like research more about him, and yeah, that's where I he kind of become my inspiration, I guess.
Okay, that's really nice to know. Would you say he was the person that makes you a good cycler as you are today?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So as a role model yourself, what advice would you give to someone who's scared to get out of their comfort zone?
I feel like just do it scared is better than not doing it at all, because you never know where it will take you.
So in your case, would you say that changing from mountain bike to road bike is one thing that you did as an example that you would get out of your comfort zone?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Were you scared for that? Like,
Yeah.
is that what kept pushing you to continue this transition?
Yeah, definitely. Because, like I said, mountain bike and road bike is a whole different cycling style. They have a different whole cycling style. Because a road bike is like really fast. Like you have to go really fast, and you're like really close to each other. And it's like one small mistake, and you will cause everyone to crash, basically. And that's like what scares me, you know. But I still do it. Yeah.
Okay. So what can we expect from your career in the future, Aditya? Would you become the next Peter Sagan?
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Because
Yeah,
school
so
is
would
kind of in a
you,
way, though.
yeah, so are you gonna balance cycling and uni later, or would you focus on cycling?
I will balance it out. I will try to balance it out, yeah, with school and cycling as well.
Are you planning to join any big championship in the future?
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see, though. We'll see.
We'll see, inshallah.
Yeah.
Inshallah,
Inshallah,
praying
yeah.
for your success. So we have a next section in our interview, which is a rapid fire question. We've already put a question box on our Instagram story for everyone to ask question, which I will ask you the question now. Let me read out the question first. So first question from @Faiz. Awal mula ikut lomba sepedaan gimana?
Yeah, so my dad introduced me. Like he put me inside a race, and a mountain bike race, and just like right next to my house. There's a trail next to my house, so yeah. He put me in the race, and yeah, that's where it started.
So were you so scared at that time?
Yeah, I was like nervous, really nervous, because it was my first race. I mean, I feel
But
like
your
that
dad-
like every race. Yeah.
But your dad keep pushing you, like you can do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. So next question from JXON_Joe. What made you love cycling?
I feel like it's not only the cycling part that makes me love cycling. It's also like how you get to know new people, and like how you socialize with other people, I guess. Yeah, I feel like that factors really made me love cycling. Yeah, cycling and socializing with other people.
So would
Yeah.
you say cycling is the thing that made you relax, like the stress? I mean, like you can de-stress yourself from like schoolwork and stuff, and you go cycling and you feel more like relief and stress and less stress.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it really like drains all the stress out. Honestly, just yeah.
Except when it's race.
Yeah. But after the race, you feel good, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. At ADMXLK. How much is your bike?
Okay. So I have two race bikes. I have one for mountain bike and one for road bike. And I have two other mountain bike for like jumping, like big jumps and stuff. So for the race bike, I guess it's like, I think it's like 15,000. And then the jumping bike, it's 11,000 because I upgraded it, and yeah. And the other one is around there as well. And then I have a race bike for a road bike. I have two actually now, two road bikes. The one is the main one, the race bike. It's a Trek Madon. It's 35,000 reals. And the other one is a spare bike, a road bike. It's like 10,000, like 11, around there.
So in total, how many bikes do you have?
Oh,
5?
Probably like 11, I guess. I think 11.
11 bikes. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But those prices could be a reference to someone who wants to start cycling. Would you
Yeah.
say that those bikes that you were mentioning is good for someone who is like a beginner to start cycling?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right. So next question from at triple U D Yuda. Who's Adit jago banget sepedaannya, pelatihnya siapa?
Yeah. So his name is Marwan. He's my coach. Yeah.
So was he your coach from the start? Like he was there since the start of your journey?
No. He met him like a year ago. So yeah, that's what I really like massively improved. So yeah.
Okay. Wait, did you have a coach from the start, or
This is my
you
dad.
just
Yeah.
huh?
My dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
your dad.
Yeah.
Okay. And next question. This is the last question from Yuda again. Hello, Ajit, big fan. What is your everyday diet plan?
Just eating lots of carbs and rich protein to recover. Yeah.
Okay, that's all you eat like these days, especially. Oh yeah, what did you eat before your race? Do you have a special diet plan?
Just like lots of sugar, glucose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it for today. It's really nice knowing on how you get to the race, and we get to know Adit very well, starting from his training, what made him love cycling, and all the races that he did. So syukran Aditya, terima kasih for joining us here today on AQCast.
Thank you.
It was so much fun having you here. You can support and find Aditya on his social media. Which Adit, can you tell us your Instagram?
At ad105_, and also you can find me on TikTok at ad105_ as well.
Okay, guys. Yeah, make sure to follow him on there, because he'll be posting a lot of his cycling journey and your races as well. So if you're interested in cycling, you can follow Aditya there. And once again, this podcast has been brought to you by our sponsors, Sizzlers, Karib, and Parmika. Special thank you to KBRI for your support. This has been the first episode of AQCast with Aditya Prasetyo. Make sure to stay tuned for more special Indonesian diaspora guests and exciting episodes, because we have so much fun in store for you guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode. Terima kasih teman-teman. Sampai jumpa. Masalam.
Terima kasih.